Okay, so we were tagged by our friends Paul and Jem to do a video about vloggers' secrets and what type of equipment and software you use and all that kind of stuff. So let's go. Okay, so basically there's 15 questions that you pass around to each other, and everybody that gets tagged answers the 15 questions, and that way you get to learn a bit about how they make their videos and what happens behind the scenes. Okay, so what's the first question?
So here's the first question. What camera do you use for blogging?
Okay, so for us, it depends on the type of video that we make. So if it's just going out, us talking or everything like that, then we'll just use a phone. It's simple, it's got good video, okay sound, and you have it in your pocket, easy to do. If we're making a video like we did with the air show that we did a couple of weeks ago, in that case you want something with a bit more zoom. If you know you're going to need to shoot something far away, then we'll take something like this along. It's a Sony a6000 with various lenses. It allows you to get that extra zoom if you need to shoot aircraft or whatever like that. If it's also a video of, let's say, us talking and we need to see a screen of framing ourselves or anything like that, we'll use maybe something like this, which is the Canon 200D. And the nice thing about this is it's got a flip out screen, so when you're recording you can see yourself, and your typical vlogger type camera. Then if we're going out and I need to shoot decent video, bit more zoom than I'll get out of my phone, then but if I don't want to carry a backpack or anything like that, I'll take this little guy, which is the Sony RX100 Mark VI. It's got a 200mm zoom lens on it, nice and small, carry it in your pocket, and you've got much better zoom than what you'll get from your smartphone. If it's somewhere where you're going to be near, let's say, water or something like that, and you don't care too much about your image quality, although the image quality is pretty good, then something like a GoPro will be fine. But this is a Hero 4, doesn't have image stabilization like the newer ones have, so you got to be careful how you shoot with it. It's good if you want to mount it somewhere, like inside a car or anything like that. Really good. And then for fun, we sometimes use this guy, which is a 360-degree camera. We got a video on our channel, from Barrio Fiesta. Just a short video that we shot with this. And then also, if we're going to be walking around a lot and shooting video while moving, then we'll use this guy, which is the Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal, and it just helps you to get nice and steady video while you're moving around. So yeah, that's pretty much what cameras we use for shooting. Oh, and the one we're shooting on at the moment is the webcam. It's a Logitech C922, I think it is, and that's the one we use pretty much for live streaming and pretty much just for streaming, really.
Okay. So yun na yung sagot namin sa number 1 question. So let's go forward to the second question. The second question is, what editing system do you use?
So like with the cameras, it depends on what we're doing. Russell, when she's just shooting video on a phone, for instance, she can transfer the video to her iPad and use iMovie. Yeah, so there's a video on our channel that was shot and made entirely by her on her iPad with iMovie. For me, when I shoot, most of our other videos is all made and edited with a system called Davinci Resolve. It's a very, very powerful package. It gets used on Hollywood movies, actually. it's just something that I've gotten used to using. I like the features that it's got. I've been doing editing for a long time and used various things, so I feel comfortable with using a package like that. But for most people, I think it will be overkill and a bit complicated, maybe.
So that's our answer with our second questions. So the third question is, do you use artificial or natural lighting?
99% of the time we use natural. Actually, right now we are using artificial, which is the first time ever, maybe. We tried it the other day in the live stream, but you didn't like it because it was shining in your face. Yeah. At the moment, I've just got a LED light. It's a newer CN160, I think it's called. It's a 160 LED light with a softbox over it, just to diffuse the light. But most of the time, natural light.
So that's the answer for the third questions. And the fourth questions is, what is the top item or items in your filming wish list?
New PC for me, I think it is. My PC is about 5 years old now, and when you're shooting a lot of video, and especially with the editor that I use, it tends to slow down sometimes. So I would like a new PC. Also, I would like to replace this guy with the newer model, which is one I've had for quite a few years. So, but that's not essential. I mean, that I've got that. So PC would probably be top of the list.
I don't have.
Don't have anything?
No.
Really? Nothing?
Nothing.
Wow.
Because I have everything.
Wow, you're so lucky.
So here you go. That's the answer for question number 4. So we're going to question number 5. What is your favorite day of the week to film?
Do we have one?
No.
We film whenever. It tends to be mostly on weekends.
Yeah.
Just because we have more time, we both work. So in the week, we're doing this.
Saturday.
Now in winter, it's going to be even harder to film in the week because it's going to be dark by the time you get home already. So it just happens to be mostly weekends because that's when we have time to do it.
So that's it. So question number 6. Do you plan your video? If so, how?
Yes and no. This video, no, we didn't plan. We just started and we just talking rubbish. But if it's an event, like let's say we're going to the air show, yeah, we'll plan it, because then obviously you have to be there at a certain time, and also you'll plan what kit you're going to be using. If it's outdoors, then you want something with a bigger lens, and maybe you'll take a microphone with a dead cat on it for wind noise and that kind of thing. If it's indoors, your equipment will be different. So in that regard, yes, we plan it because you have to know what equipment we want to use for it. But in terms of what we say and that kind of thing, no, we don't plan it. We just shoot and then edit it all at the end and put it together.
So that's the question number 5. Oh, number 6, I mean, sorry. And question number 7. How long does it take for you to film an average video?
Depends on the video, really.
Yeah. Because if you're doing a video like the whole journey of your thing, I mean, so it takes...
So the one we did the other day about us going to the movies, that started when we left the house.
Yeah.
On the way there to the car while we were there.
Until we went
continued
home.
After the movie when she gave her review of it. So, that was over, most of the day. The air show video was all day, basically. Just because of the nature of the event. Talking videos, however long it takes. I mean, it can be a couple of minutes. Yeah, it depends on what the video is about.
Yeah. So that's the answer for the questions number 7. So the questions number 8 is, how many hours do you spend on editing?
Not that long. Like an evening.
Maybe for you, but for me, that when I
Yeah.
was doing that for the first time, it takes me ages, and it's kind of really loss of patience because it's
Yeah, just because
annoying.
you didn't know, it's your first time, you didn't
Yeah, that's my
understand.
first time who edit my
For
video.
me to put a video together, it doesn't take long. I mean, like the video of us going to the movies, if it's something that happens in sequence throughout the day, it's easy just to put that clips together, cut them down, and you put them in the same sequence as what they happened. So it's a copy and paste thing, really. Then adding the thing that takes the longest for me is deciding what music to put in. That's always the hardest thing for me to do. You know, Oscar, I sit there for a long time listening to music before I
Yeah,
choose
that's the
what
hardest
song.
part, I
Because you
think.
want music that fits the type of video that you make. If it's a fun video, you want fun music. If it's a more serious video, you want slower music. So for me, that's the hardest part of the editing is the music. But to do the actual edit is it's not long. It's quite quick, really.
So that's the answer for the question number 8. So let's go for question number 9. Question number 9 is, what is your favorite types of videos to film?
Not this type. I hate being in front of the camera. I absolutely hate it.
Me too.
You're always on live stream talking for hours.
Yeah, but it's not the same that if you are talking in front, just like you look at yourself like an idiot.
Okay, so this kind of video we hate. We don't like talking videos. I like videos where I'm just behind the camera, where I can just shoot. So any video where we actually going somewhere or doing something, I think that's
Nangangati ang puwet ko.
our favorite videos.
Which one?
Where I can we're going to heave a castle and I can just film everything that's happening and put it together later.
Yeah, with no talking videos.
No talking, but
yeah.
The thing seems to be is that those videos aren't very popular. People don't want to see things. People want to see us talking, because the ones where we're on seem to be way more popular than the ones which is just about an air show or going to a castle or something like that. So I guess we're just going to have to become more comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah, we used to. We don't have a choice.
Sucks.
So questions number 10. Do people at work or school do people at your school or work know about your channel?
No.
Me?
I'm too embarrassed.
No as well. But maybe classmates before, way back in high school. Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
Family, friends, but here in UK, I don't think so.
No, on my side, nobody knows. My parents, my brother, people at work.
Oh, just on my family side.
Nobody knows that I'm doing this.
So.
And I prefer it that way.
So that's it. So let's go to question.
Less people to laugh at us.
Question number 11. Sorry, I already asked that. What is your process of thinking of video ideas? Process of thinking.
We never have ideas for videos. We always struggle.
Yeah, we're always struggling what kind of a video again we're gonna make, and
sometimes we'll look on other people's channels about what kind of videos they're making and what kind of views they're getting. If we see that they have a topic that they're doing is very popular and a lot of people are doing that kind of videos, then maybe we'll think about doing something like that as well. Other than that, our videos are pretty much just based on whatever we're going to be doing. If we're going to go to the movies, we'll make a video about that. If we're going to go into London, we'll make a movie about that. But for videos for us, this kind of thing, we're always thinking about it, but we can never come up with any ideas of what to do. And besides the fact that we don't like doing it anyway, so we're always just putting it off. And we end up never making it. We've been talking about doing one specific video for weeks and weeks and weeks, and every time we have to make it, we just
Because it's embarrassing sometimes, like you don't know how to, where do you start, like how do you make an intro, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the hardest part, I think. But maybe if you started talking, and then it will just, the nervous that you feel, it will just gone.
No.
Are you still nervous?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go for it so we can finish it.
Okay.
So here's the best question. Number 12. Do you feel awkward filming?
Yep.
I always do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you are walking in the street or in the mall or whatever, you're doing that, your camera, and you're talking. It's really awkward. Seriously. So
I feel awkward just taking selfies in public. Never mind talking. I feel like everybody's looking at me.
that's why I want the headphones, which is Bluetooth. So it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Just people thinking that you are just taking selfie.
Yeah, we feel awkward.
Yeah, I always do. Always. But we don't have any other choices to do. So let's go forward to question number 13. Do you or your YouTube friends plan out videos together?
No. We don't have any friends.
Well, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, like...
YouTube friends?
Yeah.
Really?
Paul and Jem.
Okay.
Christina Villamore. I mean, we're planning to meet up, but it's because that they were far, so that's hard. But hoping.
Okay, so we are planning apparently. That's good. I should do that.
Yeah, they're coming here. They're coming down here next month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll make a video then.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, answer is yes.
Yeah. We're planning, but
I didn't know we had friends.
oh, he doesn't know that we have friends because I'm just
Always
the one who
talking
always
in Tagalog, so I never
Yeah.
understand what they're talking about.
So questions number 14. Here we go. What is your subs goal by the end of the year?
We don't have one, do we?
Mm,
I hope we have 1,000 by the end of the year,
me too.
but I hope we have it a lot before then too.
Yeah.
We don't have really goals for specific times. I think we just have
Go to the flow.
we just have milestones that we'd like to achieve. So the next milestone would be 1,000, obviously. And once we reach that, then obviously subscribers don't really matter that much. We need to get the view time
times
up.
If
so,
we're gonna reach 1,000,
so once you're over 1,000 subscribers, is really less of a priority than it is to get the view time up to the 4,000 hours, which is going to be really hard.
Well, we have to earn more then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll say 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So this is the last question. Who do you tag this video?
I think that we'll put in the description below.
Yeah, we're gonna
We have to have a little think about it, and
Yep.
then we'll put that in the description below. And,
yeah, but I have already person to be tagged.
Really?
2 person. Their name is Irene Alaro and Christina Villamore.
Okay.
And You'd Wish. Yeah, they were 3. So that's the people that we
How
want
many
to tag.
people are you supposed to tag?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who is it?
Yeah.
Who?
So You'd Wish, Irene Alaro, and Christina Villamore.
All right, there we go. 3 people.
So
Is that it?
that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we made it.
Okay, now I can get off camera finally.
Yeah. So now you have to say goodbye.
Bye.
No, you have to make your you have to make your closing.
All right, cool. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something about how we make our videos. And one thing I'd like to say for new people starting out, we didn't buy all of these things for our YouTube channel. I had all of these things before. I've been into photography and video for a long time, so these are all things that I would have had anyway, because, and I'm a bit of a tech geek, so I like to buy junk. So don't think that you need these things to start your channel. Basically, if you need one thing, it's this. If you've got a smartphone, you can do it. You can make videos, because a lot of our videos is just that anyway. So most smartphones these days, the video and photos are excellent anyway. And then if you do want to buy one thing, I would say buy a microphone that you can use to get better sound. And I would recommend this little one here. It's a Boya microphone. It's a lavalier mic, so it's the type of mics that you see people on TV with, it's clipped to their lapel, that kind of little thing. And the reason why I like this one is because it comes with a little switch, so you can use it on your smartphone as well as a camera. So it's really good. If you look at the video of how we met, my one that was recorded with this microphone on my smartphone. Yours as well? Yeah. So, and this thing is, I think it's like 10 or 15 pounds or something like that. It's really cheap. So smartphone for video, and if you want better audio quality, buy a mic like this. The links to all of this stuff we'll put below as well. And that's all you need to start. So don't feel like, oh, I don't have all the stuff. I can't make good videos. It's the quality comes second. It's the content of your video that's always more important. So I just felt I needed to point that out. I just like toys, so I spend a lot of money on it. Too much.
Yeah, too much.
All right, guys. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, pop it in the comments, and we'll try and answer all of them. As I said, I'll put links to all of the stuff in the description as well. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Finish.
So, how do you say goodbye?
Goodbye. What do you want to say?
I don't know.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Paalam. Paalam.
Bye.
Paalam. Paalam.